Hi and welcome back to Rolling the Robsons. This week we're going to talk about what are we doing for the summer. Because we don't have a caravan and we don't have a motorhome or a van yet. So what we're doing, we're going to let you know right now. So in basic, we are still going away. We're going to go to France as we often do. And we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're not going to take the caravan and what we're going to have on. We're going to do things in a different kind of way. But in some ways, a little bit similar. I'm going to talk about what we're going to do. So we're going to go for 2 and a bit weeks over some point in the 6 weeks. We want to let people know in case anyone wants to come to a burger in our house, which I don't think there's nothing interesting or valuable in our house, to be fair. But just in case, we're going to go away over the 6 weeks and we're going to away for 2 and a bit weeks, I think. So the plan is quite a bit different than what we normally do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go after work one night for Lucy, because obviously I'm off as a teacher. We're going to drive down to a place, I think it's Cambridge, which is kind of a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours away from the Eurotunnel. We're then going to get the Eurotunnel to France, unsurprisingly. And one on the other side, we're going to visit a couple of little places on the way down to our first main stop off, the first main place we're going to stay. So once we get on the other side, what we're going to do is we're going to travel down to Rouen. Probably how not to pronounce it, but Rouen. Just be careful if you're around there because it does have a clean air zone. We're going to travel down to there for the first night. We're then going to travel down again to Le Mans, again for a night. Both of them are going to actually be in hotels, and you'll see that in a few weeks' time. After that, we're then going to travel from Le Mans down to just below Tours. In fact, not far away from our very first French campsite, which was Parc de February. We're going to go quite near there. We're going to stay at like a sort of static, and we're there for a full week. We're then, after that, going to travel back up a little bit to the west of Paris. Hopefully all the kind of chaos that's going on at the moment, and the French are obviously revolting. It is their right. It is very French to do such things. We're going to go to another campsite up there. Again, we're going to stay for a full week at that campsite. And then we're going to travel back up again after that to near Calais, somewhere around there, for a one-night stay in a like hotel sort of thing. Well, actually, I think Lucy's found somewhere. We haven't booked that, so I think we haven't booked so far. Just get a bit touchy about it. We're then going to go from there. Next day, go back up to Calais, get the ferry on the way back into the UK, and then we're going to drive back over one go. And the reason we're going the tunnel there and the ferry back is A, I wanted it to be a bit quicker. I didn't want to hang around too much. And B, we had some Tesco vouchers, so we saved about 80 quid. We used to shop with Tesco. We don't anymore, actually. We now shop with another place called Aldi. Other supermarkets are available. And we did that because just Tesco was getting silly money. I think Aldi is also not the ideal these days, but here also on a tangent as usual. So, yeah, and then on the way back, we're going to get the ferry. I think we'll go by Irish ferry. I think it's the cheapest one there. So that's our plan. So we're going to still be away for 2 and a bit weeks. I did want to go for 3 weeks, but Lucy wasn't keen. A couple of things we found so far that we found a bit tricky. One is a lot of places that have statics or static-ish places want you to stay for a full week. Now, normally when we use the caravan, we stay sort of 4 or 5 nights. We can't do that really with the kind of camping situation. The other thing we found is that the prices are absolutely astronomical. So one of the reasons we got with the caravan was to save money, and I think we will still save a little bit of money. Like, it's more expensive, but if we think about the fact that we're paying £200 a month for the caravan and the storage and all that kind of jazz, so it will save us a bit of money long term. But some of the campsites wanted £2,000 for a week with a static, and that's just not going to happen. So we will at some point do a roundup of that, and again, if that's useful for you, put below in the comments. I was also thinking, did people want a roundup of last year when we did go in the caravan? How much did we spend? Because we didn't do that this time round. And I know we haven't put a lot of content out, but you know, it's just life a little bit with other things, and we're not really going anywhere. So I'm not going to like video us going to sit on the beach and say, well, we're away, but we're not really. So it's not really fair on you guys. So we are going to put out videos hopefully once a fortnight. So we've got this and a bit more than that. And yeah, that's what we're going to do next few weeks. And we go away not that long away. And like I said, we've got one place to book. And we'll see what it's like. What is it like to go away in the static rather than go away with a motorhome or a caravan? I think Lucy's looking quite forward to the fact you can have a shower every day and a toilet in the actual place where I'm water it. But we'll see, and we'll go from there. So hopefully that's been useful. We are still going to go away. We'll still video that. We'll still let you in on that. And if you don't already, hit the like button, subscribe below, and watch this video next.